Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah and I am sending you so much love. Okay, I am so excited to share something that I've been working on. It's been taking me a very long time and this portion is done. So this is the journal kit Darya. And I just put out a video before this explaining the story of Darya. So, excuse me. My inspiration for this is that this is a journey to teach us to slow down. And it is in the context of my aunt, Darya, who went on a journey to discover herself at the ocean. And so it starts off, the kit starts off with a 4-page letter. And in the previous video, which I'll link, it'll be the video that'll come up after this one. I read the whole letter and there's screenshots of the photos and the imagery that's used in the journal kit. So this is going to be the flip through of the journal kit. I'm really excited to share it with you. I've spent a lot of time on this, even down to the detail of the letter, with me aging it and making it look like it's an old letter. So I'm really excited about it. So that's the first part of this kit, is this 4-page letter explaining what this is about. And it's under the premise that I am sending to you my Aunt Darya's journal of how she went to the ocean for a month, or to the seaside, and stayed in a cottage and began to find herself, slow down, and appreciate life. So that is what this kit's about. So the kit is for sale now. In a couple of weeks, I hope to have done the course. And in the course, I will be teaching you how to make the journal, and then there will also be 30 days of journal prompts, and it's going to be done under the premise of it was Darya's journal of what she experienced, and it'll kind of make sense once we go through some of the things in the aural. So it's not just a junk journal kit, it's a whole mindfulness journey that we get to experience through the eyes of Aunt Darya. And it's going to involve things that you actually can do to bring this peace and this calm and love into your life as well. So I'm so excited. This has been such a labor of love. So I'll give you a little preview of what the kit, or the journal is starting to look like. So this is the letter that I'm sending to you. We're using fabrics and things from the kit. So I used fabrics to make it look like clouds in the sky, and then water, vintage items, which of course you'll have to find your own fabrics, but it'll show you kind of what to look for. We've got fussy cut flowers. This envelope here that I used is this one here. So this is the envelope that the letter is intended to go into. I even used little seam binding piping, like this kind of stuff, in a very unique way on the edges here, and it's closed up. And then this is going to be attached on the front of the journal. And this is just a preview of what the journal cover, what I'm going to be showing you all how to do. So this is just the topper, or the front cover. And we're going to be adding more things on here, but there's also a little notebook included here, which is really cute. And then we're embellishing it. So it's a very ocean themed journal and kit, but I didn't want it to be overly oceany. I wanted it to more have the feel as if you were in the beach side, in a cottage on the beach, and going along the boardwalk. So when you open up this journal, it feels like you're going there and experiencing everything, if that makes sense. So when the course comes out, there'll be some extra freebies, things like these are journal pages from the like 40s or 50s, I think. So I'll be scanning these in and you'll get some of these too. And there might be a few other things as well. But for right now, the kit that's for sale, in case you want to start working on it, putting it together, maybe you have your own ideas. So we're going to start out with the pages. Let me turn them this way. So like I said, I wanted it to have the feel of ocean living, not necessarily be super ocean, like gift store item kind of things. So like wooden beads are often in the like home decor of a beach cottage. That's kind of what I wanted to have the feeling of. And then this is shiplap, is to mimic shiplap. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure everything stays in frame. So I'll do the preview over here and then I'll move it so you can look at both. Okay, so these are ready for you to fold in half. And the way I'm going to be doing this journal, you're going to be able to print everything single-sided, which is very exciting. So here is, this is kind of to mimic seaweed. Again, like some nautical type stripes, but not super nautical. I went with like colors to create the feeling. We have some vintage oars for a boat. Here are some images of the seaside, faded out. So this is the beach and people on the beach and like the boardwalk and an image from like a window. Here is like a basket weave, like if it was a picnic basket. Some beautiful vintage surfboards, blue hydrangeas, some more surfboards, some more seaweed inspired. This is driftwood, so to give you that feeling. Some more wood beads and stripes, some more shiplap, and then this is like old bleached out wood with some lighthouse images on it. Here we have a sun hat, a beautiful collage page here with some music and script and a view of the ocean right there. This one here is one of the ones that's very oceany, kitschy, I guess you could call it. So we've got a starfish, but even this I try to keep slightly abstract. So here's another collage piece with a hydrangea, a boat, the boardwalk in the background. Got like a gingham picnic tape blanket. If this was like wallpaper in a house, this is like a vintage wallpaper that might be in the home of a beachside cottage. And then here is just another piece that's like a wallpaper. And then we have more of that faded wood, because wood at the beach would get just really textured. Some shells. There's some more of those paddles. And some oceany flowers. Same kind of thing. I just love this kit so much. It's so pretty. And it's such a combination of what I love, which is like new and old combined. Beautiful patterns. This is another like faded basket weave with a pattern. Here's some more collage pages. We've got sand castles in the ocean and flowers. Another boat here. I just think they're so pretty. The colors turned out so good. Then these two might be harder to see on the screen, but they're faded paintings of the ocean and the sand. Some more beautiful hydrangeas, a nod to seaweed. So it's seaweed, but it's not, it's a little bit more abstract seaweed with beautiful colors. And the driftwood, some more stripes, a full page of the wood beads, a full page of the shiplap, which if you want to be journaling or writing, a page like this is really great. Full page of the aged wood. So those are the background pages, and I hope they really reflect the feeling I was going for, that you're just at a beachside, beautiful cottage. And now we get to the ephemera pages. Oh my goodness, I love these so much. Okay, so we have some surfboards. I included some aged tape here that you can cut out and use. Some beautiful hydrangeas to fussy cut. And then I have some sentiments. And these sentiments go along with the story and the whole feeling of what I want this journey to be. So that you're wonderfully made, the beauty within, peace and joy, be still, treasures within your soul, tranquility and peace, and slow down. So these are all things that you can, words and sentiments you can cut out. Here we have some surfboards, which are so cute. So these here are all 3 individual ones. This one is designed to where you cut it out and you only cut up to here, and then it folds in half. So it's like a little booklet. And then like this is like driftwood, and then just the patterns and colors. So you can see the patterns are like blues, sea greens, and turquoise greens, and tans. Those are the 3 main colors. Guided by the Holy Spirit, waiting to be embraced, seaside picnics, the waves danced in the sunlight. Oh, I love it. Morpho tape, some smaller surfboards, and more flowers. Again, we have more kind of the similar thing. Our sentiments over here are the whispering of the sea, each day spent by the ocean, time ceased to exist, her spirit rejuvenated, and the salty sea breeze. And they're on, so the sentiments are some brown, and then on some of the blue. So then we get into something really, really special. And this is where I'm really kind of going to be heading with a lot of my journals, is I don't want them just to be a junk journaling kit for you, but I want them to have other things for you to do and be really interactive. So in this kit, there's actually 3 recipes, and then there's 3 crafts that you can make. Oh, so much fun. So this one here is seashell wind chimes, and then I even have a picture of what it would look like if you can go to the beach and collect this. Even if you can't get to the beach, you can still make this, because you can just take a branch from a tree around where you live, and then you can always get seashells online. So it gives you the directions, it tells you what you need, and then it gives you the directions. And this is designed to like be cut out and put front, one on the other side, or you can back it, and then you could even just back it on 3 sides and then create a pocket. And then when you put it in the journal, you can have another pocket. So lots of things. And then we have some more sentiments in different shapes. The ocean stirs the heart, inspires the imagination, and brings eternal joy to the soul. And that's by Robert Weiland. The waves of the sea help me get back to me, Jill Davis. And then there's some others. I'll leave some of them as a surprise. So here is the next craft with picture and directions, and this is sand art bottles. So I just love it. And then this here is the perfect size to make a postcard, and I'll be showing you in the course when it comes out how to turn that into a postcard. And then we have fun little seagulls that you can fussy cut out and little basket weave. Then the next craft that is included with the directions is beach inspired candle holders. So fun. And then we have like some belly bands, or these can be used for pockets. They can be made into little journals, all kinds of different things. Okay. So then here we have more strips. I call them belly bands, but they can be used for so many things. So we have a lighthouse with shells, some aged wood, some seaweed with collage, driftwood, and boat paddles against shiplap board and basket weave. Just some beautiful patterns. So many things that can be done with this. Oh, look at this one. I love these. I put so much into this, you all. I hope you love this kit. And it's a huge kit, 65 pages. And so much of this can be mixed into other types of things too. Not just like just this alone. I mean, even this, which is seaweed, it's just beautiful colors. So it doesn't necessarily even scream beach, which is what I kind of wanted. Then we have these little like photos that you can cut out. This is the cottage where Darya stayed at. This is the boardwalk in the town where she stayed. And then there's some Bible verses that are included in the letter on cute little tickets. Then these are really, really fun little tickets with images of the ocean. So I imagine these as like boardwalk tickets. If you were going to go on a ride, you'd give them part of your ticket stub, and then they would take this piece for the ride, and then you would have the big piece as like your souvenir. And so you can like cut those like kind of faux stamps, or you could even make those like postcards of the ocean. So there's just beautiful imagery in this kit. These are some parts, some sentiments that are from the letter. The rhythmic lull of the ocean began to work its magic, washing away the stress and worries that had been her constant companions. Like, don't we all need that? Don't we need something just to magically wash away our stress and worries? Stamps. We've got some butterflies and another picture of the cottage. Then we have some pockets for the journal. And then just some other, these can be pockets or journaling cards, either or. Another like belly band. We have this envelope. This is another envelope that's bigger. And these have all been aged and faded from the ocean. And this is another envelope. And then I just adore mini file folders. We've got a mini file folder here. And then, oh, this is so much fun. Then I've included some recipes. And I just noticed a problem with this, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Which is why I'm doing the flip through, but it will be fixed in the actual one. It's actually reversed somehow, so I'll fix that though. But this is for berry parfait, and then there's a picture of it. This is a recipe for grilled lemon herb chicken skewers, and then a recipe for a watermelon feta salad. So what a delicious summertime meal. So it's the recipe and then the pictures of it. And then just some more decoration. Then we get to the photos. I love my vintage photos so much, and I created these. So we have the beach and the picnics and the boardwalk, and here's Darya finding herself and rediscovering how wonderfully made she is by the Lord at the beach. Oh, so pretty. And we have pictures of the boat that she went on a boat ride with. The first morning when she woke up and went out and saw the ocean, the boardwalk. In the evening when the sun was setting. And here's the cottage that she stayed at. So from different sides of it, and right on the beach. And then there's Darya. We've got more ocean images. There was children that played and made sand castles. And then she had this beautiful covered porch that she was able to sit and look out at the ocean. Beautiful flowers. And then here's some more pictures and some more sentiments that are on here. And then, oh, here, so the reason this is called Darya is because Darya means upholder of the good, possession or possessing good. And in Persian, Darya means sea or ocean. And so I thought that was a perfect name for her. And then we have just some more ephemera here. Heart. I love this one. It was in the quiet of the evening that she had a comforting reminder of God's love. And it's in a little heart. Picture of the cottage. She realized that here she could finally let go and listen to the gentle guidance of the Holy Spirit. And then the last thing is we have 3 pages of tags. You can use them as tags, or you can cut off the tag portion. So we have 8 tags, I think, on each page. So we have your traditional ones. And then here we have like this rounded shape. And we've got like some shiplap ones, which are great for writing on. And then we have more of the seaweed and the beads and the stripes. So that is the kit. I hope you all love it so much. It is available for sale right now in my Ko-fi shop, and the link is below. And then stay tuned, because hopefully within about 2 weeks, the daily journaling prompts and the course that's coming is going to include making the journal and the journaling course. So it's going to be both all in one. So stay tuned for that. But I hope that you love the kit and you start making with it right away. This is my favorite kit yet. Like, it includes so much of what I love, and the ocean is such a special place. I live like an hour from it. I used to live a few blocks from it, but now I'm up in the mountains, so it does take me back, even though I really can kind of go there anytime I want. So I hope that you're all doing well. Let me just say a special prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, I just pray that everyone watching this video knows they are wonderfully made. I hope you all know that you are cherished and loved. And I hope that you know or learn how to slow down, be mindful, and have peace in your everyday life. And that's my prayer for everybody watching this video. Remember, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, love always, Savannah.